more than the right-handers, sometimes the left-handers feel around the off stump because they're so much more adept at playing, or so much, or it's not the right word. What I'm trying to say is that they want to play that shot on the offside, so they go feeling for it. Even Ishant, I would want him to at least show a couple of deliveries, those big booming outswingers to a left-hander from over the stumps and then come round the stumps.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Ishant bowling all his balls around the wicket to the lefties because he moves it, he makes something happen. But Bumrah, I'm not so sure. Anyway, he'll probably make him nick one to slip now, and I'll have to shut up.
It's gone progressively slow. It doesn't feel as if there's enough for the seamers there. Saw some spin and some good spin for Nathan Lyon. Everyone will be keen to see how quickly Ashwin comes on to bowl. 7 without loss.
Babe, you owe me $240. पहले pay, फिर खा.
फोन पे ऐप से पे करती है. पैसे बच गए.
और मैं भी. फोन पे ऐप से पेमेंट करो, स्क्रैच करो और कैशबैक जीतो फोन पे.
Ho lanciato in un incantesimo il modo in cui ballo. Cara mia, andiamo. Cara mia, bambolina.
Maybe it's him, or maybe he just smells very nice. Skin Amalfi Blue by Titan. There's something about it.
Let your children learn khas unki speed pe. Just download Byju's, the all-new and personalized learning app.
Come fall in love with learning.
Change in field, got a deep square leg. But a catching mid-wicket for Aaron Finch because he does play in front of his pads and chips one on towards mid-wicket.
Movements are much later now. He's got used to that inward movement from Ishant, having got away with one. Now, hang on, what's this? 3:15. Some dodgy left-hander at the bottom made a match-winning contribution. This goes back to what I was talking. It's very nice of you, by the way, everybody in the gallery. Thank you. But it goes back to what I was saying about giving a sucker an even break. That match, Australia declaring 176 for 4 in the second innings. They only declared because it rained and there was time going out of the game. And they declared leaving us 315, believing that there was no way that we'd get them. I don't think we'd made 300 in the entire series up until that point. And that's where that saying comes in. Never give a sucker an even break, because all of a sudden, that second innings that Australia declared because of the rain, they would have been out of sight. But they gave us an even break. And what's that other saying? I think it's an English one this time. Every dog has his day, and it was mine.
Okay, now I was wanting to get that clarity. Who's the sucker, England or Butcher? Now you mentioned that England was the sucker and Butcher was the every dog.
I was the dog. Oh dear.
I also thought that there's possibly a left-hander, dodgy left-hander could be Graham Thorpe as well.
No, Thorpe didn't play in that game. There was another left-hander playing for us in that Test match. Usman Afzal. He'd have played against Uzi in county cricket. I think he was making his debut in that Test match. But it was a good day, I'll tell you that. I was bought a few drinks when I got back to London on the King's Road. I felt like George Best for the day.
Who
Drank like George Best for the day.
Usman Afzal was on a tour as well. He was on the England team to tour India under Nasser's captaincy.
That kind of illustrates what I'm saying about the difference between India putting Australia out of the match, as they were in a position to do, and then Australia suddenly finding themselves only chasing 315 when it could have been so much worse. And then who knows what's going to happen as we have another look at Ishant's indiscretion in the first over.
I think that is something, I think he's pushing the front line. That was the last delivery. You'll have to be careful because you don't want another mistake. You get a wicket and only to find out that it's a no ball. But this one leaves. This one leaves Aaron Finch. Why was that?
A little bit of an uneven bounce, you'd expect that. Midway through day 4, you'd expect it even more on day 5. They say that the drop-in pitches don't break up or misbehave as much as perhaps the natural ones used to, but there's certainly a little bit of unevenness out there now.
Left well, 7 without loss.
Fitness? I'm so out of it.
Relax. Just need to get the hang of it. For the kick of it. For the fun of it.
For the rush of it.
The chill of it.
The ease of it.
The taste of it.
Just make the most of it.
Fitness, food, meditation, or yoga. For the love of fit, get all of it on the CureFit app and be better every day.
ये देखो आते ही शुरू हो गए.
गंदी सोच की बदबू. No more.
प्लीज आइए ना.
Clear shot. सोचो. खुशबूदार.
And again, the sweating on the 4-ball continues, and this is where Australia do get into trouble. The over